morning, and welcome to Fresh Start. This is the new early access game from the makers of No Place Like Home. And yes, Fresh Start will be co-opting No Place Like Home's spot for a couple of sessions. So it is early access. There are only 5 zones currently. And I'll be honest, I have already done a playthrough on a different save. And it's actually a rather fun game. So we finished the first world. We're going to go say goodbye to the kitty cat. Cute kitty cat. Alright, so let's head off to the next zone. Congratulations, the nature is restored and you can travel to the next location. Would you like to do so now? Yes, I would. And we are going to, it looks like Paris. No, it can't be Paris, can it? Yes, it could be. No, it's a lighthouse. And we have whales. Okay, so we click on the whale and we load into the new zone. Dear friend, they polluted the whole area, blocked our geysers, and trapped the whales. These problems become really overwhelming. Please help us in restoring this area to its former glory. We hope that everything will be okay. Kind of silly. Alright, so we have what looks like lavender plants. Now, this zone was definitely longer than the first zone we looked at, so we may not get through the whole thing today. But we will see how much we can get through. Alright. Oh, and yes, we have some points to spend, so let's see what we can get. Bum-ba-dum, auto sprinkler, pocket recycler. Ah, we want that. So the pocket recycler will actually take the trash that you've gotten and slowly recycle it. So you don't always have to be running to the recycler for your points. Which I thought was kind of handy. Especially as the zone gets bigger, you don't want to be looking for a recycler to run back and forth to. Now I don't have to worry about doing that. Alright. Oh, we need more water. That's definitely going to be on our list of things to upgrade. So we don't take 40 forevers filling up the water thing. Or water backpack, I guess that's what it was called. But yeah, it definitely feels like they took certain parts out of No Place Like Home, mainly the cleaning. Added things like restoring the plant life. And turned it into sort of a diorama game. Because basically what you're doing is building miniature dioramas in each zone. I kind of like that. Still kind of wish we had like a home base to go to in between. Maybe little rewards like decorations that we can use to fix it while we're fixing the rest of the world. That would be kind of fun. And yes, not a single robot to fight. So, for the people that liked the cleaning up aspect of No Place Like Home but didn't like the robots, well, this has no robots. And we found a recycler, which we don't need anymore. Alright, so clean up this, which is, I guess, supposed to be some sort of acid spill. But apparently it turns into water as soon as we soak it up. Kind of weird. I'm also trying to make sure I hit every plant I see right off the bat, so I don't, miss something little and have to run around looking for it before I get 100%. Because clearly I've already done that. Go down here. And we need to get rid of nets. Which the first time I went through this, I didn't notice the nets until after I'd done pretty much everything else. So I had to run all the way back around and look for them all. Make sure I didn't miss any nets back here. Nope. That looks like the first net. How many points do we have? 479. Probably have enough points to spend on something else. Now, being early access, the ultimate skills, whatever they might end up being, are not available yet. But you can spend points on every other skill. Oop, we missed some stuff. In this game, we don't want to miss anything because, well, the rubble turns into skill points for us. Alright. 527 points, huh? Well, let's see. We'll get it up to 600 and then see what we can do with it. Which shouldn't take us too much longer. Oh, I'm out of water. Might help if I paid attention to that. I'm sitting here acting like I have a forever stream of water. We are at 16% on progress. I see plants over here. See, it's little things like this that if I miss them, I'm sitting there running around going, where is it? Where's that one little teeny tiny plant? Alright, we will... There. Oh, we're at 600. Okay. So, could do a power stream. Could run faster. Do the second pocket recycler. Bigger water tank. Power hoover. I'm going to start with the power stream because it actually does make a big difference. But then we're going to do the power hoover next. But as you can see, having that power stream definitely helps. Get rid of that net. So we've gotten 2 of 10 nets. What are they? Oh, it looks like there's another tree behind this one. Yep. And then go back for all this rubble. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And I did. It's actually a fairly relaxing game. Well, at the start it's a little annoying because things are slower. Like I said, as you get the upgrades and things go faster, well, it definitely improves. Oh, another net. And that has some pretty icy water to be running through. Brr. Okay. Things are definitely starting to look better. This net. We get quite the list of goals for this one. back this way. So we missed a whole bunch of stuff. So I noticed that in this zone, the music is the nighttime music from No Place Like Home. Which I'll be honest, I kind of don't mind as much as the daytime music. Although, granted, I like both songs still. Hearing the same thing on loop over and over again can get rather annoying, and I guess I was not the only person that thought that, because a couple people mentioned it in the suggestions. See, so I need 4 parts to fix that. So there's going to be at least one point where I'm going to have to run back here. That's a big old pile of trash. Oh, I guess I didn't finish getting that pile. It's like, there's a pile of trash there. Why isn't... Why can't I vacuum it? Duh. Alright, so we're at 33%. We can hit N and see what progress we made so far. Oh, look, we have puffins. They're cute. Go ahead and get this. Let's see if we can't find some puffins. Oh, there's some puffins. Hello, puffins. One or two adorable little critters. Oh, I see a plant I missed. You know, it may be a game that you can relax to, but it's also a game you kind of have to be mindful of and pay attention, or else you might miss something little like that. Alright, grab all this rubble. Did I miss anything? You know, I'm thinking about this pocket recycler. Kind of wish Ellen would have had something like that in No Place Like Home. She always ended up with lots and lots of trash to process. Let's get this out of the way. That's cute. So, yeah, here's something. If we had a little house or base that we could decorate, we could have things like this little puffin banner once we finish this. It could be a reward. And they would be a really cute little reward, too. We're at 528. They're so cute. Oh, and you can hide the list of quests. There we go. I've not figured out how to hide the UI to take a screenshot, though. But that's okay. We're going to take a screenshot anyway because the puffins are cute. And we are at 40%. Let's see if we can at least get to 50% before we pause. Or at least, actually better yet, the next restore point, which would be 66%. Okay, so... Oh, okay. I was going to say, we missed it? No, we didn't. We got it. We are up to 600 points again. And I do believe I want it to go ahead and grab the Power Hoover too. And that leaves me 124 points, which is not enough to spend on anything right now. It definitely does seem to go a little faster like that. Okay, we have lots of things to water here. Geyser console part. A geyser console? I guess if it was a man-made geyser. Oh, that definitely did seem to fill up faster, too. Now, from what I can tell, the developers are planning on adding more areas to the game before it goes from early access to full release. Right now, the early access has, depending on how fast you go in the game, 2.5 to about 4 hours worth of gameplay. Not bad for an early access. It's almost like an extended demo. Oh, more water. While we're sitting here looking at the water, we should probably get this net. So if you hit the plants just right and when they're close together, you can water two at the same time. I'm not going to complain about that. I don't know if you can hear her, but if you can, say hello to Miss Carol, who is definitely letting me know that she exists, because I could very possibly forget that. Not really. She is quite the little cat. How are we at? What are we up to? 345. Oh. How many of those things do we have? 3. We need one more control part, and we just got a wire for something. Okay, it doesn't look like we need to water that one. But we should get more water. Oh, what do we have here? I don't know if they're supposed to be here until we hit that second, but it looks like we have, let's go look at them, some Arctic foxes? That's what I'm guessing they are. Guess we're gonna find out in a minute. Not exactly the animal you would expect to be cool with hanging out behind a big, huge pile. Yep, I see it. The net. We're working our way back to it now. And that brings our net total up to 8. Aha. Double check. Looks like I got everything, maybe. That's definitely got to be lavender plant. I'm pretty sure that has to be a cool weather plant because it just seemed like when I lived up north, everybody had some form of lavender growing. I love how the acid spill turns into water. Not sure it works that way. Clear every acid split. Reward. Ooh, okay, we're getting some nice points now. And we just hit 66%. Oh, hold on. Before I forget, grab these little bitty plants. I'll be like, yeah, I'm looking at something else, and then I'll totally forget that I was supposed to be watering these tiny things. And I'll be running around going, where was that little plant? Alright, so hit N. Yeah, it's got to be an Arctic fox. It's the only thing I could think it could possibly be. And we have 800 points to spend. Now we have these things, auto sprinklers and auto hoovers. And I'll be honest, in my first playthrough, I did not really end up using either of them. But I do believe I definitely want that. Sprint, go a little faster. And bigger water tank. Alright, so get a couple more little plants here. And before I get caught up in the just one more thing phenomena, which seems to happen in all these games, we are going to pause, and next time we'll finish up this zone and perhaps start the next one. But until then, bye for now.